everybody. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Sammy, I didn't warn you. We're just going to bring you right out.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. Because I thought I had to do some button push every day. I would call my wife. Because one time I was in a podcast and they go, we're going to bring you all live now. And we couldn't get on. So I had to call them. I said, turn around, come back. We can't get on.
Get me on there. Yeah, so this week we're coming to you without Angel. Angel had some stuff he had to take care of. He's probably going to join us in the chat if he can at some point, but where he's at right now, he doesn't really have any service. So I said, don't worry about it. Take care of what you need to take care of, and we'll get him back again next week. But we get to have you on here, Sammy, and there's a whole bunch of people in the chat that want to say hello to you. So we'll click through and say hello. Will from 217 Pythons is here to say hello.
Yeah.
And Chris from BNS Reptilia is here.
Oh, Chris, yeah. We did a clutch together.
Oh, that's awesome. You're going to tell us about that.
Yeah. It's a good clutch, you know. And like I said, I only knew Chris for a while. Hey, I know. Yeah.
Ro is on here.
I met him in Texas.
Did you?
Yeah, in Dallas. Yeah.
You can't go. You can't have a show without having Terrence and Keisha here.
Yeah. These guys I talk to all the time. I sent them the video with the clutch today. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry that didn't work out. Yeah, having an Android, it can make life fun for us.
Yeah. No, I just called. It was too long. So I sent it to Holly, and she kind of shrinked it, made a video for me. Because like I said, when it comes to computers, I'm clueless. You want me to build you a room, a snake room, or build you anything, I could do it with these two hands. When it comes to pushing stuff, you know. And that's the guy that travels with me. He's the same thing. He's like, I don't want to call him my secretary, but he's a good friend of mine. I go, I want to go to the show. Here's the information. Like the hotel, like the flight. I'll give you the money. And he travels with. I mean, he comes to shows with me, and he drops me off. He goes to the casino.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Once in a while, he'll show up, hang out for a little while, and he just leaves. He's a good friend. So, and then every time I send people money, I go, I gotta send somebody money. So here's the money, send it to him, Cash App. So, you know, I don't know. You know, people go, oh, I'll give you the money in Cash App. You know, you did the job in my house. I go, let me ask you something. Did I do the job through the phone? I go, no, I went to your house and did the job. So I'm coming to your house to collect the money. You can put it right in my hand. And then I want cash.
Yeah, nobody's got cash on them anymore.
No. We got stuck the first year we went to Texas. I took my son. He was like 20 years old. So he did everything that I wanted him to do. We get to the counter. The lady goes, oh, he can't rent the car. I go, for real? Why not? Oh, he's only 20. You got to be 21. I'm like, all right. I said, I'll rent it. And she goes, all right. So she did everything. She goes, it'll be like $600. So I said, here you go. She goes, oh, we don't accept cash. I go, why not? She goes, you know, like, you got to do a credit card. I go, I don't have a credit card. I don't have nothing. I got cash. And I started arguing. I go, cash is better than a credit card. She goes, I understand. You're like my father, old school. You gotta have a credit card. So I had to get, my brother hooked me up with a credit card with my name on it, you know. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Unfortunately, you got to have those things in case there's additional damages and stuff.
Yeah,
that's true.
I keep my money under my bed. I don't bring it to the bank. They always steal the money from the bank and everything else. You know, like if you talk, you know,
you know right where your money is.
Yeah, at least you have access to it when you need it.
Oh, definitely. You know, because one time I had money in the bank, and then I was looking to see how to pay some bills, and I looked and I said, somebody used my card to pay a bill in Washington D.C., a water bill. So I had to go to the bank and then had to prove it wasn't me. I'm like, you guys shut my credit card when somebody tried to use it for gas for $2. Here, this guy wastes $300, and you guys didn't say no. I picked it up. I'm like, you guys suck. I had to go, give me my money. I'll keep it under my bed like I was. So.
Our first run-in with having our information stolen was like shortly after Kurt and I got married, and Kurt got a phone call about fraud on his card. Or did you have to call about it?
No, they called me.
He got a call about fraud on his card, and it was someone overseas charging for hair care products.
Wow.
And as you can see,
he didn't. Right. He was like, I'm bald. I don't need hair care products.
I told the lady, I said, man, unless it's a wig, I didn't buy it.
That's like when the guy paid a water bill. He paid a water bill in Washington, D.C. I go, dude, I live in Connecticut. I don't have nothing out in Washington. Oh, we're sorry. No, you shut my car off for $2. Here's a guy who weighs $300 and you don't shut it off. I picked it up. So then you got to wait like 2 months to go through the paperwork. I go, dude, after you give me money, I take all my money out. So now I got a bank account, but I only put enough money to pay my bills. That's it. I'll put no more, no less. And then when I travel, I bring the cash with me. And then I got my brother's credit card. So if I ever lose it, then that's his fault. You know, that's his fault.
Yeah, he can deal with the headache.
He deals with the headaches now. He goes, you bought a rack that cost $4,000. You put it on a credit card. I go, really? It was that much? He goes, yeah, you know. I said, no, I thought the guy told me less. You know. So he's always yelling at me.
Smart man.
Yeah. But like some of these racks I had to pay credit cards with, and then some of them I pay cash, and then said, well, send it to me. When I go to shows, I'll buy it. Here's the cash. Let me know how much I owe you when you send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
do
a good
not.
way to do that.
Yes, we wish we had like be able to go to shows and buy stuff and bring it home. We don't have that here. I look at all of the things we want to order, like more rat racks, and I looked up one the other day just to look for add-on levels for one of our rat racks.
Freedom Breaker rack.
Yeah.
But
I was looking on ARS because I got on the wrong site. I thought ours was an ARS rodent rack, but it's a Freedom Breeder. But I had gotten through the whole thing and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad for a two add-on, so it's 2 bins, it's like $300. This can't be that bad. We just ordered an incubator, right? So I go on, I get to the shipping, and I look at the final total, and it's $800. It's like, what? Yeah. It's like 500 something for shipping or for it was terrible. I was like, nope.
I bought a rack for my rats. It's, the tubs are like clear glass.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like $3,200 plus tax. So I said, all right, close to $4,000. Then he calls me like 2 weeks later. Oh, Sam, I forgot to charge you shipping. I'm like, go ahead. You got the credit card. $700 for the shipping.
Isn't that insane? Yeah, because it's free.
I go, shit, I would have drove all the way up to Chicago and got it and drove all the way home for that much.
No, that's the funny part, because we're in Washington and Freedom Breeders in California. So you should have seen me plotting. Yeah. I was like, so Kurt, if we had to get in the truck and drive down to California, it's a 16-hour drive. Could we make it effective? It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, you gotta. Eventually. They're like, when they sent me the box, it was huge. Like I sent it to my friends. One of my friends, the one that travels with me, he's got a restaurant, so I had it shipped there. Then I take it apart and put it in the car or in my truck. Because the box was too heavy to pick up. So, but if I go to Chicago in October, I'm gonna try to get my borrow my friend's big truck. Because if I do buy something, I can just drive it back home. Because 2021, I think we calculated we spent like $450 in gas. So
yeah, that's not bad.
And that's going there and coming back. But that was 2021. Gas is a little bit more now, so add another maybe $200 to that, so maybe $600. But it's better than shipping the $700 some taxes.
Yeah, and then trying to go through all the hassle of finding some place to send it, going and getting it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Because even when I shipped my incubator, it was funny because I'm 20 minutes away. If they shipped it to my town, it was like $130. I shipped it 20 minutes away. It was only $70. I go ship it there. I'll go there with my truck and pick it up, put it back in the truck, and drive 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like $60 cheaper. I'm like, no, just ship it there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But
yeah, shipping can, especially when it's oversized freight, it gets crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Doesn't even have to be heavy, but if it's big, man, it adds up quick.
Right. So
we don't know your origin story. How did you become Bull Pythons? When did this all begin for you?
2021 during COVID, I sat at home and I blame my wife for me getting into the snakes. Because I used to have a lot of birds, and I got rid of all the birds. I had hundreds and hundreds of birds, and I used to hand feed everybody because I had a little store, and then people come in, they could play with them and take them home, friendly. So we sat home. She gets on her computer. I watch, Billy. I watched everything on YouTube. And I kept on telling her, man, I could do that. That looks easy. Look at the colors, So I had Miguel, Canoba. I was watching all different people. So one day, out of the blue moon, some guy calls me, oh, you still got the birds? I said, yeah. And he goes, I want to buy the 2 birds off of you. I go, dude, you know anybody got snakes? He goes, yeah, the guy lives 20 minutes from you. I said, send me his address, his number, and everything. So I called my 2-step kids. So we're taking a ride tomorrow. We're going to go look at snakes. In 2 hours, I went to this guy, Eric. And he's got I work for him now, part-time, helping him out, raise rats and all that. So I went to his place, and every time he opened a drawer, I go, I take it. You open another one, I'll take it. So I think I was in there for 2 hours. I spent $15,000.
So, I can imagine that.
It happens quickly.
Yes. So I had $2,500. I gave it to him. I didn't know how much. I said, well, here's $2,500. What's my damage? What I owe you? Because you still owe me $12,500. I'm like, for real? He goes, yeah. I go, you take payments because I kind of like fucked up. I got to go home and clear my mind up a little bit. I went home and sat on the couch. My wife walked from work. She goes, what's wrong with you? I said, no, I'm just trying to. She goes, look like you saw a ghost, like you're. She goes, don't tell me you went and bought snakes. I go, yeah. I go, yup.
Maybe.
And she goes, how many snakes you bought? I don't know. How much you spent? I don't know. Everything, I don't know. So then I didn't have a place to put my snakes. I didn't have no racks, no nothing. I went and bought like 15 snakes, nowhere to put them. So then he was showing me how to get racks and all that. And I bought a 5520. That was my first rack. And I bought the 1030 or 10, whatever, 39. So I bought them. And then I told my daughter, I said, look, I got to take part of your garage. I got to build a snake room. So, me and my daughter are like, close. So she goes,
yeah.
Dad. I go, all right. So my granddaughter was 3 years old. She was helping me paint the room, little kids about with everything. So then I moved the racks in there, and my wife's scared of snakes, so she didn't know how many snakes. And then she goes, I don't understand. Every time I walk in there, you got more and more snakes. Like I see the tags on it. I go, yeah, people keep on sending me snakes for free. I go, I don't understand. She goes, yeah, right. So after 3 years, she caught on. But I can't sit next to her and talk about snakes and buying snakes. She goes, don't you have enough snakes? Why are you gonna spend more money? I go, I need this, and I walk away and go in the cloud. All right, I can talk now. I'll take it. But she's good. She helps me out. I just got to get her. She helps me good with the rats. She cleans the rats. She feeds them. When I go away, it's because I got the rack with the drippers in there, and then I got bottles. So she helps me a lot. And then with the snakes, I was in Canada last year, and I had an egg. I cut the eggs before I went to Canada, so she had to keep an eye on them when they came out. So, and then the babies came out. She had to transfer them into another bin, with paper towels. She did it, But my granddaughter goes, don't worry about it, Grandma. I got everything under control. So they both kind of helped me out. So.
So it's a family affair.
Yeah, it is.
My granddaughter, I wish I could have her today, but she's out with her father. She's my, I hope when she gets older, she could have everything.
That's beautiful.
She comes, this year she started helping me feed the snakes too. Before she didn't. No, you can't feed this baby rat. Look how cute it is. I'm like, all right, I won't feed it. And then she turns around and I throw it in and she goes, what happened to that rat? I go, I don't know. She goes, see, you fed it to the snake.
Yeah.
But I do the same thing. So when I'm bringing rats to my daughter's house, I look at it. Oh, I can't feed this one. I put it to the side.
Yeah.
I keep all the cute ones,
Yeah.
So, like right now, I got a rat that's got a half black face and a half white face. And I got another one that's got it's like a beige and then white, Then a friend of mine gave me some rats with real jumbo ears. So I've been breeding them and I've just been keeping them all. And then I bred some other rats together with the ones that are got a little bit of hair, and they're giving me rats with waves on them, like the hair's got waves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, this is because I was taking the babies and transfer them all over because they were letting the babies die. So, but I got a lot of rats. Sometimes I produce too much rats. I give them away, or I take them to my friend's house and I say, "Here, take them." He goes, "Why? Your snakes ain't gonna eat this?" I go, "Man, I got snakes that anything bigger than a medium, they ain't gonna eat. They're like small and smaller." So, so
yeah, that's what we started doing as well. Feeding smaller.
Yeah, and then like I must have like 300-400 rats at the house. So I just took a whole bunch to a friend of mine. He goes, "What do you want me to do with these? You could gas them or you could keep them. I don't need them." So. And then I try to separate some of the females when they're really big and give them their own token. Sometimes they'll give you like most of my rats. I mean, the biggest clutch I had this year was 20 rats, baby rats. She gave me 20 and they all survived. So I put her by herself, or I'll take two mothers that are really big and ready to have babies, and I put them together. That way they'll take care of each other's babies.
Yeah.
So, and then I produce
it's easy to get overrun quickly with rats.
Oh, I'm telling you, they get big so quick.
They do.
And I feed mine. Mine's eat good. I give them good food, and I give them sunflower seed, and I give them a lot of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday they had kale. 2 big bags of kale. And my rats are trained, so when they hear me come in the room, they all run to the front. Like, what are you giving them today?
Yep.
Even when I shake the sunflower seed, they're all looking up. Yeah, come on, throw some in here. So
they're ready for it.
They are. That's how Kurt got his one really, really good rat bite. Was like a few months after we started breeding rats a couple years ago now. Kurt, we were doing the same thing.
I was basically hand feeding
going
tomatoes.
out and feeding them like treats, like by hand, like hand them a mealworm. They'd come up and grab it, and Kurt reached in to do something in the bin without like giving them a treat, and she ran up and thought she was like, "Oh, he's giving me a treat." So she went to get the treat, but it was really his finger.
She hit me right here. I could feel it hit the bone and slide off the bone.
The only time I got bit by a rat is because I was trying to take him out of the bin, and the snake was right next to him. So when I reached in, he started screaming. When I went to grab him, he bit the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm scared, because sometimes when I clean the bins, I reach way in there, grab them and all that. One mother, she didn't bite me, but I felt her nipple. I think she went to grab a baby and she grabbed my finger. But that's about it, And I don't use gloves or nothing like that. Plus, I don't have good feelings on my fingers. I ran my fingers through a table saw. I got inked by a pit bull. So I've been through a lot of drama in my body. So.
Well,
but then I started buying snakes. Say that again?
I said, well, the snakes will be much gentler on you for that then.
Oh, yeah. The snakes are, it's like, way easier than birds. I used to travel with my birds, bring them everywhere with me when I hand feed them, and you got to feed them every 3 hours, So I used to have a landscaping business. I used to knock on people's door. Can I get some hot water? They go, for what? I got to feed my baby birds. She goes, you got to bring them in the house. I feed them right on the counter, So, but I have fun doing it. I did that for like over 20 years with the birds.
Wow.
Yeah, I had some amazing birds, and then people, they laugh at me now. They go, how you go from doing birds to like doing snakes and rats? There's nothing in between. Like, I got tired of birds and I want to do snakes. And snakes are a little bit more playful and all that. Like my panda, I take him out, put him around my neck. I walk around, feed the other snakes and all that. He don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, they're much more hardy than birds.
Yeah. The birds, you got to watch out if the boy's beating up the female because he wants to go back to breeding. He wants to kill the babies because he wants to go, so.
Yeah.
But,
well, I was telling Kurt today, because Kurt doesn't go on Instagram.
No.
I am the Instagrammer, and I said, Sammy has a really good Instagram following. You've grown your page well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's also because you have all these awesome pink shirts.
Yeah, the pink shirt. So yeah, when I first started, I didn't start off with the pink. 2021, I had like a fluorescent green and a fluorescent orange. So when I went to Texas, what's his name? He's got orange shirts out there. I forgot his Earl. So he had orange shirts. So I'm walking down the aisle and I got these bright orange shirts, almost matching his color. And I'm like, who's this guy working with the orange? You know? So he's looking at me, giving me the evil eye. I go, I think I might have to change the orange to another color. So I know, because I buy liquor when they do the auction. You know, I just donate my shirts and all that.
Yeah.
I donate a whole bunch of orange and green shirts. He wanted everything. He looked at me, but he gave me thumbs up. I said, okay, I'm in with him now. But then my brother caught cancer, and I went to Pink, and then I stood with Pink. Well, Chris from B&S. I just met him in Daytona. He goes, dude, everybody likes your pink shirts. If I was you, I would stay with the pink. I said, I am. He goes, because when you walk in, everybody knows it's you. And then you walk around with 6 or 7 guys wearing pink. Not too many.
Yep.
So.
No, the sea of pink. I've heard the stories.
Yeah.
Legendary pink corners and everything.
Yeah. So I go, you want to come up to the room? You know, I didn't know this guy. You know, I'm telling him, let's go up to the room. I'll give you a pink shirt for you and your wife. And he goes, you sure? I go, yeah. So he didn't know me. I didn't know him. So he was saying something about that the other day. I don't know this guy. He's taking me up to his room. What's he going to do? You know, he's going to give me a pink shirt. What else I got to do and all that? So I had all the shirts on the table. I mean, on the bed. I said, here you go. He goes, thank you. And then we walked down and we came to be good friends. So when Holly interviewed me the first time that I got on YouTube, he was on there. It was a surprise. So I felt comfortable and all that. So I was showing him my lightning pie, and then he reached out to me. He goes, hey, I got 3 female pies. You know, they're real good. I'll send them to you. Bring it with your mail. I'm like, okay. So he sent me 3 snakes. 2 of them took. One wasn't eating, so I didn't put her to it. But one of them laid eggs, and she's got like 5 or 6 genes. She's a super pastel pie, and she got a lot of genes. So she laid 6 eggs, and I put her in with my my lightning pie MJ.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, and that's good. I mean, I didn't know the guy from nowhere. He reached out to me. Yeah, I'll send you 3 snakes. I'm like, you sure? Yeah, okay, send them to me. You know, so I told him,
you're a likable guy.
Thank you. I tried.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that like hate each other. I mean, they'll talk to each other, but then you turn your back on that asshole. You know, so I go, look, I'm neutral. I like you and I like you. You guys got something going together. I don't want to be involved. You know.
Yeah.
You're a great person to me. I'll do anything you want me to do. Be your friend. You know, send you shirts, whatever you want. But I don't want to be in that mixture of you know, this and that. And then I tell everybody what I do. I don't hold nothing back. You know, I'm doing calico. I bought like 6, 7 snakes with all calicos in it. You know, so
yeah. There's definitely enough market share for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing anybody needs to hide. Unless you got some super secret gene that you're trying to stack up, then sure, hide that. But
no. Like this one the eggs that I hatched out, you know, like I said, she's an orange dream Enchi double head hypo pie. And I had a male that I didn't know I had. I'm like, oh shit, they got the same genes. I'm gonna put them together to try to make a super. So she gave me 5 eggs, and I cut the eggs today, and one of them is bright orange. So
that sounds like a super orange dream.
Yeah, and and the same thing last year. I got my first pie last year. So I got a lot of first things, you know, that I try to get, not knowing that I was gonna get it. It was just the odds were with me. So I did a pastel orange. I did a pastel orange green yellow belly, Enchi het pie, and then I did a male. He was orange green yellow belly GX het pie. Now here you want to hear something funny. So I never researched anything. So I figure everybody's always talking yellow belly, yellow belly. So I said, all right, put these 2 together. Yellow belly. I'm gonna make a yellow snake with yellow belly in it. Then I tell my friend, he goes, I'm gonna make a yellow snake. You're gonna make a white snake. Oh, too late. She gave me fucking 8 eggs. So all your snakes are gonna come out white now. I'm like, all right, well, that's cool. So I end up getting 2 white snakes, and then I'll show you my pie.
Well, that ain't bad. Only 2 ivories.
Yeah, I sent a snake to Boza, and there's a lavender. So This is the guy that I produced last year out of that clutch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So I see it's got really dark orange on him.
Yeah.
You know, so right
Man,
over
he's
the back.
looking healthy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was born, I want to say August of last year. So.
Oh, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Living the good life.
Yeah, so I you know, like everybody goes, "Oh, why is your snake so big?" I said, I feed the rice and beans.
There you go.
You know, so then I got this snake here for now, so I'm keeping this one because she's a bright yellow. So I always tease what's her name with the bang gene. I go, look, I got a bang gene, you know, because she's yellow and black.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Man, that's gorgeous.
That is pretty. So bright.
Yeah. So this is a keeper.
I'd say so.
She came from that you know, that pairing. And I'll show you the white one.
Man, you got some good rice and beans over there.
Yeah. Jamie really likes your rice and beans comment. I do too, Jamie.
Yeah, it's I feed I kind of feed the rats good because I used to feed my birds vegetable. That way the babies will be healthy. So I figure if I feed the rats good food, and my snakes eat, they're gonna eat something, you know, like. So this is my the white one.
That's the
Your
ivory.
ivory.
The ivory, yeah. So
I love ivories too, though. We have an ivory.
Have you hit it with blue light to see if there's any pattern or anything in there, or black light?
You know, I didn't try to do that. The only pattern that she's got, I don't know if you can really see, is that yellow mark across her back.
Yep.
She's got like a yellow mark all the way on top of her, all the way down, and then her head. Come over here. Let's see if I can turn it. Her head's got spots on it.
A little bit of pattern on her head. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good looking snake.
Yeah. So then my favorite, not one of my favorite snake. I bought a snake last 2021 because she had a cross on her forehead. She was a leopard. She was a leopard pastel enchi. So the reason I bought her is because she had a cross on top of her forehead. So I bred her to a head clown, head lavender, and I got this girl right here. And the reason I'm keeping her, let me see, that's because come on, turn around. So this is the female that was born last year in May.
Man.
Oh yeah, look at her forehead.
Yeah, so
That's so cool.
she's got the. Come on, don't bite me, but look over there.
Not cooperating.
Nah, okay, so
doing it live.
Doing it live, she don't want to do it, you know. So.
No,
but she's
that's
spunky.
the way life goes. Yeah, you
Every
could
time
see it. We saw it for a split second there.
Yeah.
She's so bright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Usually does.
That's really
plus,
cool.
Her mother was like I said, pastel enchi leopard, and the father was a head clown, head lavender. So she's gonna be one of my breeders next year. You know, but I'll show you her brother. And I tried to sell him for $200 and nobody wanted to buy him. I took him to the show, and man, she don't want to come off my hand now. So her brother, somebody told me he might be a clown because of the white tip on his tail. So, but I don't know, you know. So this is the boy here.
Yep, another bright one. Look at that.
Nice thick banding of black around him.
Yeah, these guys were
really
born.
good.
These guys were born in May of last year, and he's up to like maybe 750 grams, ready to breed. Ready to rock and roll.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's the rice and beans.
It is the rice and beans. Got some human growth hormone in those rice and beans.
Yeah,
they're doing good.
Yeah,
all look very healthy and happy.
I know everybody got into the clown. I mean, when I got into the clowns, I got into the Batman. So I bought this big guy here. Well, he's huge, you know.
He is huge.
Okay, this is my.
Uh-oh.
So this is my He's a red striped leopard, yellow belly clown.
Can't go wrong with that.
No. So I put him to orange ring fire Enchi clown. But I don't know. She's acting kind of funny, so I don't know if she's gonna go. But
you were talking about that a little bit before. I feel like a lot of people haven't been getting what they would call ideal seasons for their females this year. A lot of people haven't been building. A lot of them.
Yeah, and I put him with a female. She's super Russo, and I put her, but she's getting big. So, and then here's another guy that I paid big bucks for him, and he's I put him in with the female, just a normal clown female, and he's a black head pastel, black pastel fire red stripe clown. So I put this male to my super. She's a super pastel mandarin. I put this guy to her.
Yep, mandarin. Yep, everybody's. We were at the expo in. When was that?
You're talking
the
about
last
Hillsborough?
expo. Yeah, Hillsborough.
Yeah, April.
So that was the first time I got to see mandarin up close.
Oh, yeah?
In real life.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
So this
Don't
female,
hear about mandarin.
I'm gonna show you two snakes that are related, and you'll see the different sizes, like you guys said. She's starting to gain weight now, but
oh yeah, look at that.
So here's two snakes that came out. They're related, and look at the size on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's almost twice as big.
Right. So
look at that happy little face.
Yeah, she's eating now pretty good. And then she's turning into that lavender color.
She's pretty.
Yeah. And then this one. Here, I tried to sell these two snakes for $200. I couldn't even sell them. I couldn't even give them away.
Is that one hypo?
Nope. She's this one came from the GX. Had GX. The Torcandino. Then I'll show you let me see. This is a female mandarin. So I produced 6 of them last year. So this is one of the mandarins here. Oh, easy.
Yep, there it is. Dark on the top, light on the bottom.
Yeah, so.
Sure are bright.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is my mandarin. So I got, in the city, I had these on the table for $500. Nobody took a bite out of these,
It sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah. It can be crazy what sells from one show to the next. We find that over here too. You can bring something and it won't sell, so you bring whatever everybody was looking for to the next show, and that doesn't sell. They're looking for what you had at the last.
We've had a calico gravel on the table for the last 3 shows. Everybody looks at him. Nobody pops for him.
So this is the other one. This is a boy. This is a boy mandarin. So the mother's a super pastel mandarin to a boy mandarin.
Yeah, man.
They are pretty.
Mandarin, they're pretty.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my friends who used to be a show level dog breeder about ball pythons. And I was like, man, the diversity that we've got in ball pythons is unbelievable when you compare it to like he was breeding Saint Bernards, so you don't have that many options.
So this is, I hope I don't get tagged.
Oh yeah, he looks feisty.
This is the spider. See all the yarmulkes in her belly?
See, that's her.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So her mother was a Walma, and the father was he was a orange green fire spider. So I kept her. No, everybody should know why I want a head.
Nope.
Nope.
Look at her little lips.
She's got really nice pattern on her face too.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, the stamp on her head. So, and I said she's a big girl too, but she's I call her the pit bull because she don't give you a minute to put the rat in there, the pup in there. She's already tagging, and then sometimes when I change the water, she's trying to bite me. Let me see what else I got.
That's like Kurt went to feed one of our king snakes the other day, and we just moved them out front here with us recently, and Kurt had to save her.
Yeah, she literally came out of the bin. I had to catch her with my offhand.
Midair.
So I know everybody talks about Azantics, VIP, and Azantic this and that. So I bought the MJ. So, not knowing that they're all different lines. So
yeah, now they're through the genetic testing. I guess they're coming out, and 2 of the lines are the same. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I got 6. We got a clutch from me and what's the name, Chris. But he's 2 years old, and his colors got they don't fade away or anything.
That's one thing over here we have absolutely none of. Xanthic.
Yeah, so here this was a $3,600 mistake, because I thought you could breed you could breed Azantic to Azantic. So I bought a female Azantic thinking and that was the SK. So I thought you could breed them together, and they said, no, you can't do that. So well, then I just bought that male for nothing. But then I'm making some heads this year, and then I'll show you some of my calicos. So this one came from Tony. If I don't get bit. So this is one of the big projects I'm going to be working hopefully in 2 years. So this is
man, that thing's beautiful.
Yes, this is so this one is Enchi Calico Mandrim Yellow Belly Head Hypo.
Sounds expensive.
She was Tony gives me good prices. I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that's hard to beat when you've got somebody selling you really quality snakes for a good price.
And he lets me do payments. Great guy. I sooner sooner he comes out with the video, man, my phone lights up. And before he puts it down, before the video's up, I'm already calling him. Save it to the side for me.
That's one of the ones that they sell to you. They give to you for free. Wink, wink. Right?
Yeah. So, it was a funny story with him. So when I first met him, it was the first year, and this is another snake I got from him now. So the first year I met him, I sent him a text. Hey, he said, send me some stickers. I go, well, can I send you a shirt and you send me a shirt, because I don't have stickers. And he kind of read it out there. He goes, all right. I said, good, because I already sent you the whole bunch of shirts. So hit. Whoa, easy there, girl. So this is,
look at that.
Oh,
ooh, angry.
Coming to get us.
Yeah. So this is Pastel Enchi Calico Head DG.
That's pretty.
I love the way that Enchi interacts with that.
Right. So, and this is going to be DG. And then I got the male. He looks about the same, but the other thing, he don't have the Enchi on him. He's just a pastel calico DG. And he's a little small guy. So this is my male.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Even without the Enchi in it, it still is amazing.
Yes.
You gotta love calico. Can't go wrong.
Nah, look at the orange. Maybe throw some blackhead into this to brighten up the colors.
Yep. You already have a really nice gradient from white to bright yellow.
Yeah. So I got another male. Oh, easy there, guy. I got another male that I picked up at the beginning of this year, and he's orange green calico pastel possible Enchi 50% double head clown pie. So I'm gonna get his tested and to see if he's got the clown and the pie in him, because if he does, I'm gonna hit a home run with this guy. And he's in shed right now. his eyes are blue. Let's see. Yeah, his eyes are a little blue. So here's my other guy.
Yeah, this one it has a little bit more. I guess it's not as clean appearing as the
No,
the middle
he's
one.
hopefully, but like I said,
Yeah,
this, the orange right here.
For me, that's what my eye likes. Like, I really like Special because it kind of does the same thing.
Yeah. So, he's gonna be one of my big, breeders. Oh, I forgot to show you my first clown. So let me show you my first clown.
Yeah.
This is a female. Hopefully she don't tag me.
So this was from a het-to-het pairing?
It was the head-to-head. So the mother was a lesser head clown to leopard yellow belly pie head clown. And I got this girl here.
Man, she's gorgeous.
And then see the stamp on her head? Come on. Wait till you see
None of them want to cooperate.
No, they never will.
They
They know they're on camera. So here goes the head right there.
There she goes.
And then the pattern on her, so. Now the brother that hopefully I could, hopefully he's going to be one of my big breeders because he's 100% pie. And he's a big boy too. So we think he's a lesser leopard, yellow belly clown, 100% pie.
Definitely lesser.
I like lesser.
Yeah. So the head stamp. Get over there.
Lesser butter is one of my favorite genes. And that and pinstripe. Not necessarily in the same snake, but
no.
Right. So this is the boy. So
good looking male.
Yeah, I love.
It's gonna make you a lot of nice, pretty snakes.
I hope so. But I put the same pairing this year too, and they gave me a whole bunch of locks. So I'm gonna try it out. See if I can.
Yeah, I gotta say the het-to-het getting 2 visuals.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Then I got this female. I think she's just I want to say maybe a leopard, something, but she's got. If I can get her bottom, so come on. See, the bottom is orangey. See all the orange?
That's beautiful.
Definitely looks leopard.
Yeah, leopard, pastel, maybe head 100% pie, and maybe clown. So I'm gonna keep her and breed her to a clown.
How do you feel about testing? What's your genetic testing stance?
So I want to do a lot of testing, but this is the thing. I pull the sheds out, put them to the side, and I come back a day later. I go, shit, who this go to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nikki does that.
I do that. I'm terrible.
I have to take them out, bag them, and tag them immediately.
Well, this is what happened. I started tagging and doing everything, and then they go, "Oh no, you got to let the shed dry." I said, "Well, I had them in the plastic bag right out of the thing." So what else snakes? So I got another snake from Tony, and I bred this one. This is my male. He's a big boy. He don't like big bins, so I had to put him in a small bin. So hopefully this guy goes. So he's a pastel chocolate, possible pie DG. So chocolate, pastel.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, for not looking up a whole bunch of genetics, you sure hit the jackpot.
I was gonna say
just by your eye alone. You've got wonderful eyes.
This is one of Tony's snakes from Hardwire Exotic. So when he put them out on this table, and I heard pie, I go, I'll buy them. So I put him with some nice female, and the female is a GHI pastel. And I bought her because her pattern, they look really like a poisonous snake. Get back here. So
yeah, isn't that weird how some of them don't like to have a bigger tub? They just want to hang to that tiny tub.
Don't sit on small tubs,
We've
Oh,
had
here's
some like that.
here's another snake that I got from him. Tony, he's another pie, and he, like I said, he gave me great prices on all these things that I bought for him. I mean, great prices. So this one gave me a clutch of 7 eggs. This one. So he's got a funny face somewhere around here. Where is it? Oh, right here. Somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There it is.
Where'd he go?
Oh, upside down.
There he is. Oh, no, he's gone.
Oh, there you go.
No, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So he's Orange Dream Enchi Pie, possible head hypo. So
yeah. Orange Dream. Gotta love it. Throw some Enchi in there.
Yeah. So I put him in with a female. She's a pastel orange dream Enchi, pastel orange dream yellow belly Enchi. She's 100% pie because I pulled her out last year.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll slap out some super Orange Dream Enchies.
Yeah. So these eggs are July 9th. I gotta hash them out. What else I produced? It was kind of crazy. So, I bought this. I bought another calico, and I put him with another female, and I bought this from what's his name? Ray. He's in Florida. So this one is a banana calico, 66% double head G stripe pie.
Mm.
So I put him in with a So I put him in with another female that's got the G stripe, and try to make some G stripe, calicos or something.
Is there anything that doesn't go with banana?
Nothing.
You know what? Some people hate banana. I'll show you.
Some people do hate banana. Kurt used to not like banana.
I still don't really like banana all that much,
I like
but
banana.
even I have to say that there's not much that doesn't look good with it.
Here's another banana here, and I didn't even know I had this guy in my collection until I looked. Like I said, I bought. So this this guy, he's a hypo banana Mojave.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't have no see the stem, hypo.
Yeah, he just looks really clean.
Yeah.
Yep, and it'll hold that color forever. It'll be beautiful.
So this snake is going on 2, maybe 2.5, and here he goes.
2 freckles.
2 years later,
It's super
no
clean.
Yeah. No, he's a banana, but you don't see the black, the black stuff.
No freckles.
Have you ever seen Nikki's banana?
I think so, yeah. Get off my hand.
Kurt's gonna get him out.
I'm gonna get him out anyway.
Get him out,
The first snake that I was like, I have to have him, and I couldn't take no for an answer. And that's when Kurt was like, anti getting any banana. Lace banana is great. I agree.
Yeah. So I bred
Lace
her
is hypo.
I bred
Here,
that
Art.
one to my granddaughter's snake, and her snake is a Tofino, just a 1 gene, just to see what I could do with that.
Here's
And
my
then-
banana.
Yeah, it's a banana entry, cinnamon, yellow belly, or asphalt.
Here's a porter boy.
Yeah, see, that's
Pie.
nice. Yeah, look, like
And he looks even
the-
better in real life.
right, but the purple or the lavender,
Yeah.
this thing is out.
Yep.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon really
Oh my God.
really helps.
Yeah.
We're hoping for asphalt, so we'll find out.
Hang out.
We
Right.
paired it to a super stripe this year.
So here's another. I got another pie here that I heard she's going on 2.5 years, and she's a picky eater, and sometimes she goes off food, then she goes back on food, and then she goes off food. So don't bite me. She's in shed. She's going to shed now, but she's a big female. I could have bred it this year, so.
Very nice.
She's a dark pie, they call it.
Where are you going, Kurt?
See, her eyes are blue.
Yeah.
So next year, this is another.
You got all sorts of fun stuff, Sammy.
Yeah, I'll show you a really, really nice one that it took me. I don't know, about a year to find her, and I found it really cheap too. Wait till you see this one. So she's a leopard pie clown. Leopard pie clown. Leopard. Don't bite me. Oh. So she's a leopard pie and a clown. And I double real orange.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
Man, that's a good snake there.
That is a good snake.
Female.
Pretty. Yeah.
So I got a good
Even
price.
better.
Look at see how dark the orange is right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd fit right into our projects over here too.
Oh yeah? I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Just throw me some babies back.
Yeah.
So-
Just need to have some successful babies over here on her.
Right. So she's gonna go to that lesser, lesser yellow belly, 100% pie clown. So put them together, another project. And then
Yeah.
there's a big boy. This guy is like 1,700 grams, and he will not go in a big tub. So I'm gonna make some highs for him.
Yeah, that's
We've had some before that have graduated to the bigger tub and then they won't eat, so they've got to go back to the smaller
that's what he
tub.
did
And
to
then
me.
they're happy as clams in that small tub.
again, you can't barely get anything in or out of the tub while they're in it.
Oh, good Lord.
Right,
Heaven
right.
forbid they sit on
Sometimes
top
if he
of the
gets
water.
mad, sometimes when he gets mad, he swells up, and I can't open the tub.
Yep. That's
You know.
right.
So this guy right here, he's the one that gave me my first pie last year.
Aw.
So he's a G, X, whatever, orange green. He's an orange green yellow belly GX pie, 100% pie.
Sorry.
He gave me that pie last year. So I'm hoping to, do my stuff next year. Hopefully, do some crazy combos. What else I got here? So
It's always exciting looking forward to what's coming. That's where we're at. Thinking about the things that are going to come is what's most exciting.
Here's my other banana. Let me get his. I gotta get his paperwork out. You're gonna like this banana. Man, I just changed your tub and you took a poop in there. I just changed it yesterday.
Wait until you clean it.
So this guy is a banana calico, orange green, yellow belly, possible pastel, 50%, double head pie clown.
Oh yeah. See, look how cute that is. It's adorable.
Oh yeah.
So cute. I like it.
If he gets big next year, I'm gonna throw him to that calico banana. I don't know if you can make super calico bananas. I don't know.
I'm not sure how calico works.
You know.
Me neither. I just asked Tyler the other day. I said, if you put calico to calico, are you gonna get 100% calicos? And he wasn't too sure. He said you should get most of them, half of them calico.
That is really pretty.
And these guys were cheap.
Got a lot of pretty stuff.
Yeah, this guy, what did I pay for him? $100. $100.
Can't go wrong there.
No, he's so.
I'm trying to show him Squeaky.
Well, no, I just wanted to take her out.
You got jealous because I was holding a snake and then you needed to hold a snake.
It's like I don't know what I was going to grab.
I thought you grabbed somebody huge.
No.
So you ever see? I got a snow lavender. You ever see a snow lavender?
No,
No.
but we're about to.
So I got this snake for nothing. One of my friends, I used to give him a lot of free birds, and he called me up one day. He goes, "My son got a snake, and he's not doing nothing with it." So
Hey Ryan.
I said, I ain't got no money. He goes, "No, just come and get it."
Yeah. And that is a
Snow white lavender.
boa?
No, this is a
It's a
female.
banana. It's a ball python.
It's a
Yeah, she's
sorry,
a big
the
girl.
snow. Yeah.
Like I feed her good rats. Small ones, but I
Look
feed
at that.
her.
She's
You know.
pretty too.
Yeah.
I got it.
So and she's
Yeah,
friendly.
was it last night we went out and we traded one of our males with a lady that bought a female from us
Oh yeah.
for a super calico, or not super calico, super pastel, super gravel that she was looking at. So we traded her a banana, male for male. It's a
banana bamboo.
Banana bamboo. It's a nice looking little snake.
Nice little snake.
Yeah, I mean, I got some good stuff coming up. Hopefully next year, you know. And this is the female. I could take her out. See if she bites me. Maybe she won't bite me. So this is the female that gave me the eggs with the lightning pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Like
this is Chris. Chris sent me this one, and she's the one that gave me the 6 eggs. He sent me three females. This one they want to eat, but she's eating now. So I'll wait till next year to breed her or whenever she gets big. I mean, she's getting, she gained some size since I've been feeding her. So.
Oh yeah.
Where's the head? The head right there. So it's funny. Yep. She's all white, and then the head is black.
Oh yeah. Look at her.
So she's in shed, So they gave me some good snakes, I'm reaching in my things because I can't open this. And this is the other female. I don't know if she'll go this year. She bred with my lightning pie. And she looks kind of thick, but she ate 2 rats in the last 2 weeks, so I don't know if she's gonna go. So see the head right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. I like her little freckle.
Yeah, she's got a couple of little black marks. And then my panda, where is it? You want to come on? I'll show you my toy panda, $3,600 snake that I bought for nothing.
It's not for nothing. You it.
Oh yeah, he's look out. This guy is huge. So here's my panda. Whoop, head up.
Oh yeah.
So I call him my little kid because, and then this tail. So I take him out. He just, he wraps around me. He's chill. So.
Do all your chores with him.
Yes, I take him out because, if I don't do anything with him, he's just gonna be like a pet. To bring to, bring to like parties or something like that. And hang out with him. People get nervous. Oh, you got a snake? Oh my God, you crazy? So.
So when you decided to switch from the birds to the snakes, what was the driving factor? Was it
the colors on the snakes, like the pies? So what happened is I used to do a lot of birds, and I used to do a lot of pie birds, with different colors: purple, orange, green. Grab my phone. I had one snake. It was like an orange snake. Come over here. Where you going? Oh, he's getting away. So I don't know if I could show you some of the birds. I used to feed them. I had birds that if I didn't take them out of the cage when I walked into the house, they used to destroy the cage, start screaming and.
Yeah. No, my brother used to do peach face lovebirds.
Oh, yep, I had them. Yeah.
Yep, and those things I don't love. There wasn't much love between them. They would decapitate each other and.
Oh yeah, so mine were really mine were cool. So what happened is, look, here. This is how funny this is. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. So these are all pink birds. See?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, they're coming up clear.
Yeah. So I used to feed all these guys. That's why they're like in a little box.
Okay.
It's like all pink birds. Let me show. This is my best one. My friend still got this one. So I'm gonna go to his house this year. And
oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. He's got like 5 or 6 different colors. So that's what got me into the snakes. It's just the colors, the pies,
Yeah, here, it's all visually pleasing.
Yeah, here's my other 2 parrots chilling in the bathroom.
Okay. For us, the birds had so much dander and dust.
Yes, the cockatiels, a lot of dandruff. Cockatiels, a lot of dandruff. And then the Goulians. See, these are babies that I was hand feeding. Whoops.
Man, those things are gorgeous.
Yeah. So, and you know, like I said, I fed. Here's all my lovebirds here, and that's what you see how the colors are. These are, you know.
Yep.
So that's what got me into the man. The snake is wrapped around the chair and everything.
That's what Ray said.
got me
Sammy, you
into
lost your snake.
Yeah. Well, he's on my lap, but I think he's wrapped around. So here's the smallest parrots around. So they're called parrotlets.
Okay.
Oh.
They're like a lovebird, but smaller, like a little bigger than your thumb.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yep. So, and then here's my tribe. You know.
Oh.
So this is all from one clutch. So 4 of them are the same. They're called pineapple, and then you had a normal, the green with the black head. So we named them black. Well, here's another one. Okay. So when he used to get wet, like Darth Vader.
Oh.
So see how dark he got when he used to get wet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. So I used to have. It was funny because I had all the babies in my bathroom, and then when I took a shower, I used to let them loose. You jump on top of the curtains, you know. Oh my God, dude, you can't fit through there. This guy drive me nuts. What are you doing?
They're gonna try though.
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna fit through this thing. He's wrapping around my. So here's another tribe, you know. So same thing, one clutch. You get 2 green ones and the rest blue.
Wow.
So with the birds, the parents and the mother and father, you could have the same genes, you know, they carry it. So you get birds all different colors, like the cats, you know. So that's when they were small.
Oh.
So after I got rid of all my birds, then I wanted, you know, so here's a lovebird.
Yeah, those were all pretty.
Yeah.
Cute.
My brothers were just he had his
the peach
green
face,
standard, and then he had yellow ones too.
Yeah. So here's one that used to this one right here, you can't see it, but let's see. You see that little red mark on her beak?
Yep.
Yeah.
So she bit me so hard when she was younger that my blood penetrated her beak. So my blood sunk into her beak, you know, like it just went into it. So I couldn't need to wash it off. The blood went into her beak. So I could tell her from her brother, you know, because I had a boy and a girl. They were both, you know, babies, but one was a boy, one was a girl. But the girl was so attached to me that it took me a long time to get rid of her. This is the name of my store. So that was the name of my store.
So you used to have a store, is that, or do you still have a store?
No, I used to have a store, but you know, it was hard to get help, and dude, you're a mess. I don't know if I can get you out of this thing. He's stuck in this thing. Look.
Oh yeah, he's in the ladder.
Yeah. So
do you think that's something with the snakes and rats that you might consider going back to someday?
No, not at all. Not at all. Everybody always asks me, "Are you gonna do birds again?" And I do kind of miss the noise. They were my alarm clock.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think I'm gonna miss them. I mean, it's been 5 years now since I did anything with the birds. Well, 4 years. Yeah, 5 years. Right. Because I started in 2021. I got rid of all my birds in 2020, and then I started, 2021. I started buying the snakes in October of 2021. And then I like the snakes. It's a challenge. I hate when they don't eat. Right. But I like, like to pair them up to see what colors you make. And, I try to do things. I do follow a lot of people. And then I try to do something crazy. Like when I did the 2 heads, nobody expected me to get 2 visuals out of heads.
No, you beat the odds by quite a bit there.
Yeah. And then you know, I did the clutch this year. Hopefully they all come out of the eggs. And then I did, you know, the Orange Dream Entry double head hypo pie, and they all came out to be pies, 100% pies. And there's one really dark orange. So I try to do things that you could sell at shows for $200-$300, and then I'll do things that I want to see how they're gonna come out. Then I got 2 more years to play around with my snakes. Then I'm gonna have to get serious somehow, because in 2 years I'll be 64, maybe 65, and then I gotta slow down doing carpentry.
Yeah.
Right. That takes its toll on you. I used to install cabinets and do baseboard.
Yeah.
It's hard
And
work,
I'm doing a lot
up and down.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot with the floating floors. You know, that you're on your hands and knees for hours.
Yep.
You know, buckling them in, snapping them back in. Sheetrocking and taping my shoulders. I got bolts holding my shoulders together. So that's taking a toll.
Yeah.
You know. And the snakes are a little easier, you know, to handle. You feed them once a week. The birds I had to feed every day. Clean the cages every week, you know, because they make a mess. So.
Right.
And I get with the birds, I didn't, you know, with the birds, the shows and birds, you get maybe 200-300 people coming through the door. You know, you go to a show like Tenley, you get thousands of people. So in the last 3 years, I met some great people, you know, that I'm kind of close to and talk to and everything. You know, I met you guys, you know.
Absolutely.
So
we're so glad you did.
Me too.
Yep, and you sent us shirts. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Welcome anytime. That's what a friend of mine goes, why you give out shirts? So you see my pet store. It says CT Birdman, and I had the parrot on there. I gave out thousands of shirts with them things, you know. But they were all white shirts, not pink. They were white and blue. But when I first started getting into snakes, for people to know about me, I started giving out free shirts. You know, that's right. And I go, what are your free shirts? I said, because I want you to know me. That way, when I start selling snakes, I'm not a fly-by-night guy. You know, like, oh, I know that guy. He's a cool guy. Maybe he's got good snakes. So maybe I could sell a snake to you guys. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's always funny when we walk around with your shirt on and people are like, oh, Sammy's shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was funny because I worked for the guy, you know, he's breeding rats and all. We had to go up to we had to go deliver rats. It was like 3 hours away. The guy owns a pet store in Pennsylvania. It was like a 3-hour ride. He goes, you want to take the ride? I go, yeah. So I had my orange shirt, but it had the bull on it. So he goes, hey, you know the guy, the bull guy? You know, you work for him? I go, no. He goes, then how you get his shirt? That's because I'm the bull guy. He started laughing and all that. They gave me a big hug. I see you all the time. You know, like, so it's hard when you see people, and then when you see them face to face, you know, like, you know, it's different. Like Tyler, when I first met Tyler came up to me. He goes, hey, I follow you on Instagram. I go, damn, I follow you too. You always cutting all these crazy eggs and everything. And we came to be good friends. And then my first show this year, I went to a place that was like 3 hours away, and somebody promised me to give me a spot on the table. And then, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. So I go, man, what was the use coming up here? So Tyler's parents were there, and they go, Sam, I said, I don't have anything, and I gotta hang my banner because my wife bought me this big banner for Christmas. So I don't want to come to a show and not have, you know, not put up the banner. So his father goes, well, how much you gonna need? I said, I just need maybe 3 feet of your tables. Yeah, take this. So, man, he made my day that day. I was so happy, and we saw some snakes, you know. But that first day, I didn't know nothing about selling snakes. You know, I joked around a lot with people. You know, people walk by my table and say, oh, how you walking by my table without looking at my snakes? I got some real pretty snakes here. Plus, I need to sell them because I need gas money to go home, you know. So they start laughing, feeling comfortable. Then they come over, you know. So then I took snakes out and handled them, you know, let people handle them and everything. You know, I had 2 snakes that were real friendly. And they brought more people to the table. And I think I sold a couple snakes because the little kids were holding the snake. They was in scare. And, you know, not expensive snakes, but, you know, $200-$300 snakes, you know.
Yeah. So,
and then 3 weeks ago, I went to the same show, and I asked him can I sit by the table with them, and they said, yeah. And we had, you know, some guy bought a snake for me, a male pie, and I said, look, he's got beautiful female pies over there, cheap too. So here you could get a pair and raise them up, and so he went to Tyler's table and bought a snake. So it's all about helping each other, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, so I try to do that. You know, like Boza lost. You know, I call him every time. You know, can I call you 2 minutes? Can you call me? And since day one, he's the one that introduced me to everybody in Florida. So one of his pies died. You know, one of his females. So I said, look, I got a lot of pies, and now I'm not doing nothing with them this year. You want one? He goes, sure. So I sent him 2 snakes. You know, I said, when they have babies, just send me a baby here and there. You know, so it's all about, maybe I'm crazy, but I try to help everybody. Some lady lost a whole bunch of rats. Somebody broke into her shed. She left the door, but somebody went in there and stole like 100 rats.
That's
So
crazy.
I bought some snakes off for her, and I said, look, I got a whole bunch of rats here. If you want them, I'll bring them to you. So I gave her like, I don't know, 30 rats ready to breed, and then I gave her a whole bunch of Africans, you know, colonies. You know, it's good to help people. That way, when you need help, hopefully they'll help you. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's the way I look at it. If I help you, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, you still tangled up in there? So I just giving out free shirts. You know, the only thing I said, if I send you the shirt, put it down, take a picture, send it to me, or put it on your Instagram, because I'm definitely gonna put it on my Instagram. I'll take it off your page and put it on mine. You know. So.
Yep.
And then hopefully everybody sees the pink shirts. It kind of stands out, and my kids get mad at me because I'm always wearing a pink shirt. Even when we go out to dinner, like that, you can't wear anything else. I go, one day I'm gonna go into the restaurant and somebody's gonna buy a snake off of me because I got the pink shirt on.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, hey, I know you.
Or you're gonna walk in the restaurant with the shirt on, and somebody's gonna be across from you wearing your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got some good deals. We landed. I don't know if it was. I don't know. Maybe Texas. So the guy was giving us a car, and he goes, "Man, I love that shirt. My wife would love that shirt." I go, "You want a shirt?" He goes, "Yeah." And I had them in my book bag, so I opened it up, gave one to him, one to his wife. He goes, "Oh, I'll give you a better car for the same price." You know.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped us out a little bit. You know. So we got away with that twice, and then when we get on the planes, they always say, "What's up with the pink shirts?" I said, "Well, I sell snakes," and I got my book bag with me. You got any snakes in there? I'm like, I don't know. So the lady drove me bananas for like an hour. She kept on going by. You sure you don't have any snakes in there? I go, no, I don't believe you. You know, so I had to open my bag, take everything out of my bag. I go, see? And she goes, all right, well, since you got all them pink shirts, can I have one? So I get everybody on the plane had pink shirts, all the students. So I even went inside the cab and sat down on the plane. You know, one of the pictures I sent to Holly, I was like this inside the cab, sitting on the chair. I'm like, man, how you guys fit in here? It's so tight. So then, where were we? We were in Pennsylvania, and we went to the casino because my friend goes to the casino. I had everybody on the table that was sitting there. Everybody had pink shirts. Even the lady didn't put her pink shirt, but the car dealer. So she took some pink shirts home. So I gave, everybody was sitting there. Some guy comes by and goes, oh, what's this? You gotta have a pink shirt to sit on this table. So we were joking around. I said, nah, but if you do sit down, somebody get up, you gotta wear a pink shirt. So, so we had a lot of fun. You know, we go to the casino because they see, you know, 2 big guys wearing pink shirts. Like, are you guys all right? You know, yeah. And the best one is going through the airport in Chicago. Some old lady, we had sweatshirts. They were bright pink. And the lady told her husband, it was so funny. She goes, look at the 2 homos. It was me and my friend. So she was laughing about it. So we turned around. We started laughing with her. We go, yeah. She goes, you know, she waves. So yeah, I mean,
you gotta love old people.
Yeah, we
gotta love them.
time. I mean, we got on the elevator one time at a casino, and it was 6 of us, and we all had pink shirts. And the guy goes, hey, what's up with these pink shirts? And one guy goes, yeah, you look good. He goes, I can't turn my back on you guys. You know, so he put his hands across like that. Just joke. We use this as a joke, and everybody jokes around back with us and all that. So, but going to Canada, we got, you know, going to Canada, we had to go through the, you climbing on me now? Going through Canada, we went through the custom, you know, and the guy, one of the cops said, hey, you 2 guys, come over here. You know, So I said, oh shit, what we do? You know, we got our passports and everything. So he pulled us to the side. I just want to ask you a question. What's up with these pink shirts? I'll go, oh yeah, we sell snakes. He goes, what? I go, yeah, we sell snakes. We're coming here to Canada to go to a show. He goes, we somebody sell snakes. He didn't know none of it. So I showed him all the pictures. He goes, holy shit. No, beautiful snakes. All right, you guys could go by now. But I wear my shirts everywhere. On the plane, off the plane, through the airport. I mean, one of these days, somebody's gonna come up to me and say, hey, I want to buy a snake from you. So then I'll slack off a little bit, you know. So
yeah. I wear your shirt to work. I wear your shirt everywhere. Bright pink. Can't get lost. Everybody sees it.
You can't get lost. Like Chris said one time we went to Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. And he said, all you guys walked in, it was like 6 of us. And you could see the bright pink light going down the aisles and all that. I go, yeah, when we walk into the place, we want everybody to know that we're here. You know, what's up, dude?
Yeah. I don't think you should ever slack off, even after you start selling a bunch of snakes. I think you got to keep it pink forever.
Oh, is there ever pink? Pink. Yeah.
And just keep making everything pink. I like
it. I do. I got my trays here. Like I found these trays in Texas. So it was funny because I was walking to when we went to Dallas this year, I was walking through there and they were selling trays like this. And I go, holy shit, you got pink trays.
Oh, yeah.
So I go,
oh, yeah.
I go, all right, I'll take 10 of them. She goes, we got 6 left. I said, I'll take all 6 of them. So, so now they got them online selling. So I'm just going to get pink trays.
Perfect.
You know? So, and then
if you ever need any fun pink 3D printed hides or snake hooks, Angel makes all sorts of those things. And
I talked to him. I talked to him about that, but right now I'm trying to build a snake room in my house. I framed it up a year ago. Framed it all up, got everything there, and it's still all the 2x4s are still there. Last year I go, I'm gonna move my snakes by April. 1 year goes by. All right, I'm gonna do it this year. Here, we're into May, going into June, and the place. So I gotta really work on that. I gotta really
get that.
Yeah, it's amazing how busy this keeps you.
Yeah, and then the same thing. I'm not selling any snakes, so I keep some of the babies, or I give half of the shit away. So I gotta work to go to places I want to go, or to hey, how you doing? So to go places I want to go and to buy snakes I want to buy. Yep. Because nobody's saying, seeing here's a couple $1,000, go buy a snake. So I got to work really hard. Dude, what are you doing? You're climbing up the wall.
Yep.
He's having an adventure.
I feel like most of us are in that boat. We work as hard as we can. We're basically working 2 jobs just to make it by for now.
Yeah, I don't have my son supposed to be helping me. He was gung ho. He even bought 2 snakes. He bought some rookies. Like out of the blue moon. Oh, I bought 2 snakes. For real? What kind? Rookies. What kind of jeans? Oh, just plain rookies. I'm like, dude, you should have talked to me first because you're doing the same mistake I'm doing when I started buying snakes. I wasn't looking for the jeans. He goes, yeah, but I wanted to buy a rookie. Yeah, take that money, save it, and buy a better rookie. I said, because the male's going to grow in a year, but the female might take 2 to 3 years to grow. Yeah. And she's just a normal rookie. Yeah, but you could take one of your males and put it in there. Yeah, but you don't understand that I'm getting old. And then you got to wait 2 more years, 4 more years. That's why I bought all my parents this year was visual to visuals. Yeah.
Yep.
I did 3 pairings with the clowns, all visuals to visuals. I did the orange dream, pies, visual to visuals, and all that. Dude, where are you going? He's halfway up the wall.
He'll do what he wants.
So. He's my boy. This is my boy. I tried to beat him last year, and I felt so bad with him because he stopped eating on me. And he got he looked like a long, skinny stick. And so this year I was kind of scared to breed him. So I weighed him. I weighed him maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. Oh my God, he gives a hard grip. I weighed him like 2 months ago, and he was 1,800 grams. So I'm like, oh, okay. So
that good food they're eating.
Yeah, so he likes to wrap around me and squeeze me, tells me he loves me.
That's like that big girl I was just holding. She likes to
I got a huge girl, but she's
Loretta.
Yeah, that big girl you had around your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, this guy's grabbing onto the bottom of the seat too, man. Oh, go in your cage.
Yeah.
Hold up. Yeah,
I had one that.
I got a
Go
big
ahead.
girl that I'm gonna try to make freeways next year. The guy said, "Oh, if you put this snake in snake, you should get some gravel freeways." Get in there, get in there. So where is she? She's a pastel leopard, Enchi, orange dream, possible yellow belly gravel. So, I mean, she is huge.
Highways.
Yeah. So I never show her off. I think this is the first time. So she's a big girl.
Yeah, she is a big girl. Hello.
Oh yeah.
So
thick.
Just big girl.
Yeah. And when I first bought her, she was small, and I was picking her up, and she was like flipping. So I called the guy. I said, "Look, man, I think your snake is having a seizure. Like when I pick her up, she's just bouncing around the walls and everything." He goes, "Oh, I put a high in there." So I put a high in there, and then she kept it. No. She kept it, and I took it away from her about a month ago because she stopped eating on me. But I don't know if she's developed eggs or whatever, because sometimes she's around the bowl. And I didn't know what male to put with her just yet, so. Well, I got one male that he said if you put them together, you might prove her out and make some freeway gravels, so. I'll try that next year. Or this year, the end of this year. Because I start pairing my snakes in November. And it was funny because the first year I was breeding snakes, I bred all my snakes. I was putting the males to the females twice a month. Twice in November, twice in December, twice in January, and once in February. So I put them all together, and they gave me lots. I started getting eggs. Like, let me see. My first cutting last year was in May. So I started getting eggs really quick, like boom, boom, boom. This year, I put them all together. I got 3 clutches this year out of 19 snakes that I put together. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they'll lay eggs here and there. So I'm gonna move all my males. I'm gonna move all my males to my house, and then I'll let the females, the ones that I'm not breeding, I'm gonna move them to the house. The ones that I think maybe lay eggs sometime in August or September, I'm gonna keep them here.
Sounds like a good thing. What are you doing? No, I took the bone from her. Kurt's checking on our dog. I gave her a bone, but I snuck over and took it away when it got small enough. That. He was worried about her.
Yeah.
She's usually getting into some kind of mischief, but I kept her busy this time, and now she's sound asleep. We have a
now,
French
how'd she do
bulldog.
with this? Does she go in your snake room and like when you feed?
So our snake room is our living room. This is our living room. This is the back half of our living room. She has no fear. She
doesn't care.
So the table that this is sitting on, the computer sits on, is where I set the snake bins when I ultrasound them, and she can't be out when we ultrasound them because she doesn't know that she should be afraid of anything. So she'll walk right over and put her head in like the big bin,
right in the female snake's face.
Yeah, so when
she doesn't care.
Yeah, when I had the dogs and the birds, my big parrots, they used to walk around the house freely, like when they heard me bring the truck into the into the driveway, they were freaking out. So I had a little small dog, and the dog jumped on my bed, and I had the bird on the bed, and the dog went to smell the bird. Man, that bird was whap, bit him right in the nose. That dog never got close to the birds again.
Yep.
But no, my daughter, my granddaughter, she comes into the snake room with me, and she started opening drawers. I'm like, you can't do that, man. You ever get bit by a snake, I'm gonna get kicked out of here. She tells me, Grandpa, don't worry, I got everything. Everything's always under control. I got everything under control. She puts her hands up. I got everything under control. So,
how old is she?
She's 6. She's been playing with the snakes since she was 3.
Okay, so she does have everything under control.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, so I bred her snake this year to that banana, Hypo, Mojave. So she every day she goes, Grandpa, I'm going to be a grandmother yet? Does the snake have eggs yet? So, And I wanted to have her here today to cut, because last year I let her cut 1 egg, and it made me real happy because she had a big smile. She was so, like, her eyes were glowing. So, but she was busy with her father today, so she couldn't cut now. But I got a couple more clutches, and I want her to cut, So last year she did 1 cut, 1 egg, and she was happy.
Yeah. So that'll be something she never forgets. And you.
No, and I brought her first show. She came with me to sell snakes. It was like an hour from my house. So I had the whole family come up. I had like 20 people come up with all the pink shirts. We took a big family picture. So she started, she was holding the snakes and showing the little kids how to hold the snakes and, not to be scared and all that. So one of the candies she likes the white and yellow snake. So she sold one of the yellow snakes. So I grabbed it, put it in the bag, gave it to the guy. Man, she went nuts on me. She started crying, screaming at me. I can't believe he took my snake. I'm like, Sophia, you sold it. No, he stole it. Let's go look for it right now. I'm like, all right. So I gave her $50 to go buy toys. And she saw the guy taking a picture with a big snake and holding the little yellow snake. They go,
oh no,
let's go get my snake. I go, no, you sold it. So I had kind of like, I got 2 more at home. You can have them. No, I want my snake back. So
oh no,
she put up a stink for about an hour. She went in the corner with a pussy. I don't want to talk to nobody.
oh, no.
So I had to explain to her, look, when we sell snakes, it's to make money. That way I could buy more snakes or you could have money.
Yeah.
She didn't want to hear it. She just wanted her snake back. So
we understand that.
Cute.
We go through some of that over here with our son. He'll be 5 this summer and he does the same thing. Why are you selling that one? I want to keep that one.
Yeah.
Keep all of them. Like we can't keep them all.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Because she does the funniest is when she was smaller, she maybe she was 3, say like 5, 4.5. She came into my snake room. She'd come into my snake room every morning, play with her snake, and then get ready to go to school. So one day she came in and she had a book bag. She opened a book bag, stuck the snake in it. Lucky, thank God, I caught it with the corner of my eye. I'm like, what you put in there? She goes, oh, I'm taking the snake upstairs, in my room to play with it. I'm like, are you nuts? You want your mother to kill me? No, take the snake. You can't do that. So thank God. And then I got in big trouble because when she was small, I wrapped the snake around her neck, around her body, her arm, and I posted everything. Man, I was in trouble for like a whole week. I got yelled every day for a whole week. Every time I saw my daughter, I can't believe you did that. I go, do what? You can't wrap the snake around her neck. What if I put it bitter? I go, you're right. I wasn't thinking, but I was watching. Doesn't matter. You're slow as it is, So now when she comes in, I go, Sophia, let me put the snake around your neck. I know, Grandpa, we're gonna get in trouble. I said, don't worry about it. She goes, nope, I can't do it. So she don't do it.
Yep, doesn't want to get your mama buried.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad I got her, and she loves the snakes. So that's another thing that it's something to look for. Especially with the eggs and all that. But then every baby that comes out of the eggs is hers. How's my baby doing? How's my baby doing? So I'm like, all right, let's go look at it. It's just I can't let her hold the babies because they're a little snappy.
Yeah.
So they're starting to calm down a little bit more. I had one snake. He was really friendly, and then for like a month, he was like a pit bull. I couldn't stick my hand in there. I'm like, dude, what happened? He was really friendly. I could throw the rats at you and everything. No. But that spider calmed down a little bit.
Good.
I got to kind of tap her and then grab her, and then she calms down. But for a couple of months there, from day one, she was always mean. But I had her, up in the air like that. She turned up, bam, tagged me like 2 times. I'm like, holy shit, man. I got to put you back. So.
Oh.
But it was, hey, we've been on for...
I know.
Yeah,
this has been
beautiful.
Great, Sammy. I was just going to say,
you.
This has been a lot of fun. We'll have to have you on again, and we're going to have to talk to you.
Yeah, definitely rocking away. And I'll have some, hopefully with these eggs, with the snakes come out of these eggs, like I said, they're, one of them is real orangey. I mean, like bright orange. It was the first thing I cut. And then the other ones they all came out to be pie. And some are a little bit more fade away. I mean, you can't tell in the eggs, but they look like hypo. So hopefully I hit something good. I can make some money.
Yeah.
I'm getting, my buddy's holding a snake now. He's been holding it for like 2 months. It's Enchi Calico Clown.
Nice.
I think it's the orange dream Enchi Calico Clown. So as a boy. So like I said, I'm going to try to mix the calicos in a couple more years and see what happens.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Maybe Darren from California said, "Man, you might be the first one to hit a DG calico because I don't think nobody even tried it yet." So
I don't know either.
No.
Be fun to see.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be feeding these guys, and hopefully they grow up real quick. The females, I don't try to push them. I'll just let them be.
But we'll be watching your Instagram to see what happens over there.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be watching you guys. You make some good commercials. I like the one that you said. You coming over to play with games, and then you open the door, you got snakes, and you go, "What happened?" I can see that in real life. You invite people over your house, you come to the door with a snake, they'll take off.
Yep.
Are you fucking crazy? You put that shit away.
Yep. The most of the time that these are actually real life scenarios we're putting up there.
Oh, definitely. I watch them all the time. They're funny, And Billy, I went to Billy's place. Billy's a real, Austin. They're great people down there. I was in his room for like 6, 7, 8 hours one day. I feel like I'm in heaven. Snake heaven, because everywhere you look, it was a rack, and they're 16 feet high. But I enjoyed talking to them. I didn't even really look at the snakes too much. I just enjoyed talking to them and asking them questions and face to face. And then
he's very captivating.
We went out to dinner twice that week, and it was just nice talking. He's a real friendly guy. Real. He's not like some of the guys out there that that got thousands of snakes and they don't want to talk to you.
No, he's down to earth.
Yeah, I can call him. I call Billy. So real friendly people. We're going back again this year. So I had a lot of fun last year. I just had fun hanging out, not even going to the shows, just hanging out there. So
I can imagine that. It's funny how when you meet some of these people, it's like you've known them for an eternity. Somebody worded it at the expo we were at last weekend. It's like going to a family reunion and meeting family you never knew you had. You just pick up right where you left off and go.
Because the first year we went to Tinley, everybody, we talked to 100 people, vendors. Everybody was really nice to us. I'm like, shit, man. I try to sell birds. Everybody's mean to you, But with selling the snakes, we was going up to people and talking. And then when I changed the paint, the lady goes, "Holy shit, I spotted you a mile away."
Yep.
Thank you. That's what we want. We talked to her for an hour. Then I met last year in Arlington. I met some people that just sell rats. So when he told me how much money he was making selling rats, I had to pull him to the side. I'm like, hold up, man. I can pull you to the side. So I lost contact with them. Never got their number. Just talked to them about how much he was making. Crazy, thousands and thousands of dollars a week he was making. So this year I went to Dallas and I was just walking around. And the lady goes, "Hey, you see me?" I turned around. It was her. They're selling snakes now too. So I go, "How's the rat business?" He goes, "Yeah, we finished that building we told you. They had a building 40 by 60, 2 of them. This year they're building one 80 by 120 for rats."
Good gravy.
Yeah. So he's making a fortune. And he's the kind of guy, he must have a lot of money because he don't like saying, you can't produce enough rats for me. Because when you tell him that, when people tell me that, I'm going to make sure I produce a lot of rats. That way he can't say no to me. And he did it to one of his customers. His customer had to say, "All right, you can slow down now. I got enough." So. But he sells a lot of rats out in Texas. Big breeder out there. They have 2 buildings, 60 by 40, and then building another one 80 by 120.
Man, I can't even imagine how many rats must be in there.
No.
Because my buddy, he's doing the rats now, Eric, and then I was there last Thursday, I think it was Thursday, and we pulled out over 500 babies, wings, just out of maybe 6 racks. And we still had another 10 racks to go. So
that's a lot of rats.
Yeah, he produces a lot of rats. A lot of rats. He's got mice, rats, and then I got him to do the AFS, the African ones.
Yeah.
I got him to start doing. He never wanted to do it, but I gave him a whole bunch, and man, they're producing like crazy over there.
I bet they are.
And I got I got 3 snakes to eat them. But I'm gonna try starting the end of this month. I'm gonna try to start feeding my males just AFS, just the boys for now, to see if I can get them to eat a little bit better. Because that's why I fed the panda, and he gained weight real quick. Like I said, he was like this skinny, long and skinny. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna lose him because I lost a snake.
Now.
No, I lost a snake like that. I paid big money. I bought a high intensity orange ring pie, and I tried to breed him, and he shut down on me. And 4 or 5 months later, he died on me. So it was like $4,000 down the drain. Oof. Never got nothing. So now when I see him not eating, and then they don't weigh enough, like the lightning pie, I had him going to the pre-female. He stopped eating on me. He just started dropping down weight. So I said, nah, I'll shut you down. So
yeah,
he ate a mouse 2 weeks ago. He didn't eat last week, but he ate the week before a mouse. So we got to get him back up to weight. So
you will. You'll get him there. Well, Sammy, we better go take over kid duty downstairs for the mother-in-law.
Nice to you guys. Hopefully,
this was so good.
Back. It was good.
Oh yeah.
We got to talk about everything.
I know, wasn't it great? And it didn't feel like it was an hour and a half. It just felt like we'd just been sitting here for 10 minutes.
Nice, flowy conversation.
It was
Great.
This was wonderful, Sammy.
Thank you. Thank you a lot, and love everybody.
And on behalf of everybody, thanks for all the love you send our way.
Yes, seriously.
You're right up there with Bosa, supporting everybody.
You are.
Yeah, I try. I follow him, and he, like I said, whatever he needs, I try to help him out. Because he's been like the number one guy. Every time I needed a question, I text him before I call him, and he goes, "Yeah, call me in 10 minutes." And then I say, "Call me when you got time." Even today, when I sent him the videos that I made. And I said, "What do you think about this snake?" He goes, "Dude, you hit all pies. That's a home run." So he's a great guy, and that's how I got to meet a lot of people. Is through him, So he's my my corner guy. So whatever he needs, I try to help him the best I could.
We all need people like that.
Yeah, everybody should be. Maybe I'm different. I try to help people too much, but that's the way I am.
And it shows.
Everybody should help each other. That's how you're gonna get to the next step. To get up there with like Miguel, Canova. If everybody gets together and tries to help everybody. The low guys. Low key guys like us. Just starting off. So I only been breeding. This will be my 2nd year breeding. So. And I hit some good stuff last year, my 1st year breeding. So hopefully I get the good luck with these guys that I got in incubator.
Yeah, we're rooting for you.
All right. I'll check you guys out. Thank you for letting me be on your show.
Absolutely, Sammy. You have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.